Ladies and gentlemen, Ananya Panday here for you. Huge round of applause for our newest Airbnb host. Come, sit. Ananya, firstly, thank you. Thank you for making it despite the rains.
Thank
we were all
you.
worried.
Is this working? No, no. It's working?
It's not, is it?
I think I'm loud in it. It's working? Oh, sorry I'm late. I'm so sorry I'm late, but it's been raining so much all day, so everything got a bit delayed. But thank you so much for being here, everyone.
Yay.
Can see you.
Okay, Ananya, I'm going to start with some questions so that we keep this moving.
Yeah.
And I know like you have a lot of rapid fire experience, so we'll go to that later. But we'll start with some basic, simple questions first. Tell me, Ananya, you've done such fantastic movies that I was talking about before you came in. I hope you heard it.
I did. I was secretly standing there listening to it.
Amazing. Your OTT debut was also amazing. We're so excited for the next season. You've done, your runway shows now. Like, there's just so much going on. How does it now feel being a host on Airbnb?
It feels amazing. I feel like it's just like a very perfect fit, especially with the style edit, what we're going for, because I spend almost every day in hair and makeup because of my job, and that's something that I've come to really enjoy. At the start, I used to feel very weird with people coming and constantly touching my face and what is this, what is that and stuff. But I feel like over time, I've really found my people and I found my tribe, and I really look forward to going to work every day because it's going to start with some of my favorite people. So I'm happy with the style edit. Everyone, is going to get a chance to meet my team and work with them, and not everyone, but whoever, is a part of this experience. And I think that's a really special thing for me to share with people. It's something quite personal to me.
Amazing. So exciting. I had the pleasure to be there during the shoot, and I saw Ananya with her fantastic A-team, who we're going to also introduce to all of you. And, you could see that chemistry there, and just like how much fun they were having getting ready, which is amazing. You see some of that in the video up there, and more content to come. But before we move on, Aman, tell us, first Airbnb original for India, and we have the gorgeous Ananya Panday with us doing it. I know you and I had spoken about this idea and this concept, and he's been a strong part of the discussion and brainstorm sessions, pushing us to think creatively. So, Aman, how does it feel bringing this Airbnb original to India? Why, Ananya, why this concept?
I think it feels surreal that we are launching this global concept in India, and I think it's a no-brainer to have someone like Ananya be the first host for something like this. Travel is increasingly led by younger demographic in India, the millennials and the Gen Z, and I think Ananya reflects that generation in the most optimal way. They are young, they are curious, very curious to explore new things, new experiences, very confident, and I think that's the new India, and I think no better host to kind of match that kind of a personality. I also believe that if you look at the style edit, what is happening is just beyond makeup or, makeovers per se. It's self-expression at play. And I think creativity, self-expression, all coming together. And for the first time, a lot of Indians, younger India is always very aspirational when they look up to our celebrities and stars. For the first time, Airbnb makes this accessible. And I think that's the true magic of what we are bringing on the platform. So yeah, no-brainer in terms of what this collaboration means for us.
When we were even talking about what next, what cool, and of course, like we do our research and we have themes that come up, and the only person we could think of was Ananya, and I'm just so happy that she said yes. So, Ananya, tell us, what made you say yes? What's the vibe you've created? What is it that guests can expect from Ananya's style edit?
I mean, as I already said, it's such a perfect fit, and I think I spoke to you about this at the shoot also. I feel like there's a very strong safety component with Airbnb. When you're traveling somewhere, you know that it's a reliable place to stay at. You know that you're going to be taken care of. And actually, personally, now when we were shooting our film, Tu Mera, Main Teri, Main Tera, Tu Meri, in Croatia, we stayed in an Airbnb for a couple of days in Croatia, which was really fun. It was a different experience also. It felt like we were all staying together in this, like homely vibe we got. And I feel like, as you said, this new generation is very confident. It gives you a sense of independence also. It feels like you're kind of taking charge of your trip. You'll also have super hosts, right, with Airbnb, which is, I think, a really cool thing to have, which is basically the people who are hosting you in the house, they recommend things to you, which makes the experience even more fuller, because when you go to a new place, you're constantly wondering, where should I go? Will this be good? Will this be bad? So to actually have someone there who's almost curating the trip for you and telling you where to go, I think is such a such a great thing to have. So for me personally, I think the safety component is my favorite part of Airbnb, but also the whole idea of just being independent and figuring, something out is a lot of fun too.
Thank you. That feels so good. I know like Aman's feeling very happy hearing that because there's a huge team at Airbnb India that works to make all of these things happen and around the world. So just feels really good for someone to have taken that experience on her own with her team and to say that. So thanks, Ananya. Aman, tell us. We've had Airbnb originals around the world. We had Megan Thee Stallion, we had Sabrina Carpenter, and many more in the pipeline. What makes this experience unique? And as the man who runs the business, like, how do you see this helping us?
No, I think at the onset, this is deeply contextualized with what Indians are looking for. I spoke about some data numbers during earlier that the younger generation is looking at experience-led travel. They are looking at authentic travel. They are looking to immerse themselves in local cultures, local activities, and then express, the same over social media. If you look at this experience, this is again, a reflection of a self-expression. It's unique access. Like people can only dream of getting access to Ananya's A team and to understand what the routine looks like. And this is extremely, now accessible on the platform. And our aim has always been, how can we democratize travel? And I think this is the way to bring these experiences to life. This experience is happening in a Delhi home, right? And that kind of lends well in terms of the diversity of properties that are available on Airbnb and how all of these things are coming together to provide younger Indians what they're looking for, which is experience first, much more immersive, but very authentic travel that makes it very real and unforgettable for them. So I think this is just a start. The idea is to continue to tap into the interests and passion points of whatever young Indian travelers like, whether it's in India or when they travel abroad. India adds many passports every year. A lot of youngsters are very curious to explore the world. And the fact that we are a global platform with thousands of experiences across the world, it becomes a very unique proposition for guests now wanting to experience newer things in life.
Yeah. So, really excited for what we have with Ananya and just what experiences could do for our business in India. But in true Bollywood style, I'm going to move to the rapid fire. And I'm going to probably spare you and start with Ananya first because she's the more experienced one.
Is it a competition?
Yeah, I have some questions, but no competition for sure, Ananya. We've all seen you, how well you do in your...
Always lose the hamper. Today, I think I'll win.
And then there's no hamper. We should have planned for it. But anyway, we'll anyway send you a hamper. So Ananya, tell us, if you could host anyone as a guest for your style edit, who would it be?
Someone I want to have their experience or someone who I want to...
No, you want to host them. So there's somebody who'd be
someone.
You know what, I'm doing the style edit, come. You need to get styled. And
you need to get styled. Now you've become spicy, huh?
I was trying.
You added your own masala to the question. I think I'd like to have my friends with me, my school friends. A lot of them are getting married actually. We're a group of 7 girls and 3 of them are already engaged. So I think a fun bachelorette trip at the Airbnb would be nice.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Travel for you. What is... Travel can be chaotic. I know you've been taking long flights or time zones and just so much. How do you make sure you're always photo ready?
I really don't. I don't think if you should see me on a flight, honestly, I don't think you'd recognize me. I think for me, travel is about comfort. I need to go in my pajamas and track pants and just chill. I can't be I'm not an airport look kind of person at all. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that's true. I was trying to look up pictures and I didn't find many of those
exactly
well done airport looks. But I can also say this, she's very, even when we met for the shoot, she was just, in her most comfortable self. And
we
it
should
just
do
feels
a before and after picture. Yeah. I think that'll be nice.
We have one BTS video, so maybe that'll have some. Yeah. That'll have some of that. But it was just so amazing to see her just be herself, so comfortable, so confident, and then also just like, enjoying that part of her personality. Because, I mean, let's be real, there is obviously, with her being always in front of the camera, you do like dress up and you get ready. But she also told me that, I like my authentic self too. And that's again the message, like, while this is a style edit, because that's something she has expertise in. But at the same time, just celebrate you, do what makes you feel happy, and just enjoy it. But for those who want to get that, special Midas touch by Ananya and her special team, we have this edit sort of waiting for you all. Ananya, next one. Okay, one fashion item that's always in your travel bag.
I think like a good pair of jeans. Like you can always dress that up or dress it down. So like really well fitted or like loose jeans, whatever's cool right now, but like good jeans.
And she has good jeans too, if I may just add that. Okay, next one. Airbnb experiences are all about living like a local. If you were to take your glam team on a local experience anywhere in India, where would you go and why?
Anywhere in India.
Huh.
I think it would be Delhi only because for me, Delhi is like a home away from home. My mom's side of the family lives in Delhi, so I actually go to Delhi a lot. And the shoot was very hectic. I was traveling to Rajasthan then for my shoot, so we didn't get to spend enough time. But we did go and watch a movie. But next time, I think we want to go and have like the street food of Delhi and just like shop around a little bit. Yeah, so Delhi.
Amazing. We do have an Airbnb experience many rather, that helps you experience the local authentic food. So we're going to stay in touch. Okay. Maybe second last. Okay. Let's say Airbnb gave you a fashion time machine. What decade or era would you want to travel to for style inspo, and where in the world would you go?
I mean, I'm like really a 2000s girl. I've like grown up in that era, so I like feel like I would want to go back just to like be like a young girl. Like it sounds like I've done it before, but I'm really nostalgic for that time. Like some of the fashion choices that we made. We used to have that puff in our hair and kajal and like skinny jeans ripped and like neon bands on our hand and all. It was quite a fun time. So I'd want to go back just to like be nostalgic. And if I could go anywhere in the world, I love anything to do with animals, as you can see with my safari-inspired look. So somewhere in Africa, maybe.
Amazing. Wow. That's very exciting. I mean, I'm thinking, all of that look that used to be there back in those movies. That was fun. Okay, Aman, we can't spare. Tell me, Aman, family travel or travel with friends?
Okay, at this stage, I would say family travel. I have a 13-year-old, and believe me, it's a lot of fun when the whole checklist or the activity list is curated by her. So I've been to like a Billie Eilish concert the last time I went, and so I'm very excited to explore newer things with her. So yes, definitely family.
And does the family also have fun traveling with you?
Oh yes, for sure.
Okay. I don't believe that fully, but still. Okay. If you could book any Airbnb experience in the world right now, tell me which one.
Oh, so many of them. But I think one of the ones that is on my bucket list for a long time is, making ramen in Tokyo. And this is with a Michelin star chef, and he brings you into his kitchen, and you go through the entire process from start to finish. Clearly, I'm a foodie, so that is something that's definitely on my list.
I want to do the Sabrina Carpenter coffee one. How does that happen?
Wow. We'll talk about it.
Okay, yeah, please.
We'll talk about it. No, but that's interesting. The ramen making one, I was almost going to go for it. This was when I was there last time, but did not. But now I kind of regret it. Yeah, ramen making. We should do that. Okay, last one for both of you. I'll start with you, Aman, first. Travel destination on your bucket list. Next one.
Wow, so many of them. But I think Morocco. Marrakesh is something that I've been wanting to go, and some amazing stays there. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Amazing. You?
I mean, Africa, I've been, but Bali. I've never been to Bali, and they have like some amazing like villas and homes, and I want to go on those like bikes around and like surf. I can't do any of this, but I want to try doing this. Yeah.
Oh my God. I have a feeling that you're going to do that with us.
I feel like you're all looking at each other, and this is like my gift.
Yeah.
Y'all were like
We're looking at each other because we've been wanting to.
And y'all want to surprise me today. This is the announcement. They're sending me to Bali, guys.
Oh my God, it's happening. Aman's already nodded. So yeah, we're going to make that happen for sure. Yeah, that's totally doable. And we have some beautiful ones. We had in terms of rapid fire, but I can see all of you on sitting in the audience enjoying this conversation. I know you all have a lot of questions, so we can definitely open it up for some questions. And then for our friends there with the pause for pictures. Any questions? Yeah, Rian, go ahead.
Guys, I've broken the mic.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Ananya. In your job, you obviously have access to the best of hotels around the world. But what, in your personal travel, what would make you choose an Airbnb, and what would you say are the advantages of staying at an Airbnb as opposed to the fanciest hotels that you might have access to?
As I said, I think it's about just, being independent and doing things for yourself. When I travel, I want to kind of have my own space. I want to kind of just, be in my own bubble. I want to escape from the world, but I also want to explore parts of the world that I haven't been to. So I think Airbnb kind of provides that perfect cocoon because you're kind of living in your own bubble and you kind of have to figure stuff out for yourself. You get to cook, you get to just do laundry, you just do so many things that you might not be able to do when you live, at home. So yeah, I think just having that experience of doing things for yourself, for me personally, is very exciting.
Thank you.
Because I don't cook or do any of those things.
Hello Ananya. Ananya.
Hi.
Yeah. I'm Sejal from दैनिक भास्कर. तो मेरा क्वेश्चन आपसे ये रहेगा कि जैसे कि हम जेनजी है, मैं भी बिलोंग करती हूँ जेनजी से, तो ऐसी कई बातें होती है जो लोग हमें बोलते हैं कि तुम जेनजी हो, जेनजी ऐसे हैं, जेनजी वैसे हैं. तो आपको कौन सी एक बात है जो आपको सुनना पसंद नहीं है जेनजी के बारे में? बिकॉज मेरे पास बहुत ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो
आप एक बताओ फिर मैं एक बताती हूँ.
वो उनको ऐसे लगता है हम मेच्योर नहीं है, हम खुद की करते हैं और उन्हें वो पसंद नहीं है. तो मुझे लगता है कि ये चीज़ उनको बदलनी चाहिए कि एक जेनजी का टैग लगा के तो वो कुछ भी नहीं बोल सकते. तो कौन सी एक ऐसी चीज़ है आपके पास जो आपको नहीं सुनना पसंद है जेनजी?
आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि लोग कहते हैं कि जेनजी इमोशनल नहीं है, कि जैसे आपने आई थिंक सिमिलर ही पॉइंट है कि वो कहते हैं कि हम इमोशनल नहीं है, पर आई थिंक हम एक्चुअली वो जनरेशन है जो इमोशंस के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. सो मेनी टॉपिक्स हैव कम अप नाउ. थेरेपी इज सच एन ओपन टॉपिक that people are speaking about now. तो I think it's actually opposite जो लोग कहते हैं. लोग कहते हैं कि Gen Z को किसी की पड़ी नहीं है जैसे आपने कहा, पर I think it's the opposite. I think Gen Z cares too much in a good way. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. We can take one more question.
You don't want to ask me a question? No questions.
Anybody?
Done. आपको फोटो ही लेना है ना? No questions. ठीक है, photos ले.
Any questions? Yeah, I think we have one coming from this
Yes.
gorgeous lady in red.
Hi.
Just a personal preference. If you were to choose between an Airbnb, I know we all look for filters, like for the biggest balcony or the fanciest washroom.
Oh, good question.
I'm going to give you a few options. It's an Airbnb. You need to people watch. Do you go for an Airbnb with a gorgeous, massive window or a balcony?
Oh, that's the option. What are the options?
Okay.
Oh, thought you're giving me like 3 options. I have to choose what my
Yeah,
filter
this
would
is a
be.
versus thing.
Oh,
an
okay.
Airbnb with a massive balcony or an Airbnb with massive high ceiling windows?
Balcony.
Okay, an
Yeah.
Airbnb with a massive washroom or a massive kitchen?
Washroom.
Fair.
I'm
Okay.
probably spending more time there.
That's all I wanted to know. These are the only filters I look
Okay,
for.
I love this question. And also, is there a filter to be like next to shops because I want that filter? Okay, good. That also. Nice.
And
Good,
restaurants.
good
Yeah,
filter.
yeah. And an amazing pool.
Pool and all, yeah. This Delhi one,
It
guys, it's a
has.
stunning property. Honestly, like we had a great time over there. We were just like running. There were like so many bedrooms, and we were just like running around between each bedroom. It's stunning. Trust me, it's really, really beautiful.
Amazing. Okay, do we have more questions? I think we can just take one more if there is one.
I think they're done now.
No, let's take. We're going to come up on stage for
Yes.
some pictures, and then I have some special
taps have
people
woken up now.
to introduce as well. Yeah, just.
Thank you.